the most prolific songwriter in the history of the world. And that sounds like some kind of...
But when did you realize that your voice could move people?
Oh, I don't... You know, it's weird. It's a great question. And I still don't sometimes think about it that way, you know? I know the music does. I know the music I write does sometimes. And I know there are moments when I can look into a crowd and know that something I've sung has moved someone because of maybe a memory or a moment they're going through. I never really thought about it that way, though. I felt like I was less of a, growing up especially, as a young guy, I was less of a, thinking of myself as an interpreter or a poet, and more as an entertainer who happened to sing. I think the truth is, I think I really was an actor. If we really get down to it, I was an actor who sang. And so it's funny, my sister was a really successful actress, and for many years people would say, "Oh, are you Crystal Buble's brother?" And I remember going like, ah, you know, because she was in a bunch of movies and TV shows, and I'd want to be an actor. And so I think the singing thing was, I mean, I love music, but I think I really thought to myself, wow, okay, I have a better chance of breaking through as a singer, because what I'm doing is so unique and different. Because every time I'd go to an audition, there would be, you know, 25 guys that looked like me but better, you know? And it was hard, especially with, you know, the art of acting. Listen, music is so specific. You can tell in a second if someone moves you, if their voice sounds great, if they're on pitch. But acting is so much more subjective.
Come on, sing with me. Please.
You don't need me to tell you that that's relatively young to be singing the Great American Songbook, right?
Sure.
It's.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel like maybe when you started that people would look down on you and you had to prove yourself more because you were younger than the rest?
No, I thought people were weird. No joke. I would trip. I would be like in the car, and I'd be listening to Ray Charles, or I'd be listening to, and I remember I would literally think like what? Like, this is so good.
Right.
Like this is so good. Like this song, you know, firstly, melodic, man, this melody is crushing any pop song I'm hearing on the radio. Lyrically, it's supporting this. This is a beautiful piece of artwork. And then you'd hear these rhythm sections in bands, and they'd be swinging harder than, like, man, harder than any hip-hop record, or as hard. And I'd be like, okay, if you like hip-hop, if you like rock, if you like the feel of that bass in a rock, like, how could you not? And I would trip. I'd be like, how is this not bigger? Right. Like, how is this, why am I the only 14-year-old kid or 16-year-old driving his car that is going, this shit is so good? What's going on? Yeah. So it was more of, I was confused. Yeah. And I'd play it for my friends, and they'd be like, yeah, man, you know, Grandpa's music. And I'd be like, dude, what are you not hearing?
How'd you not let that get to you?
Oh God, I was just so sure that they were wrong. It's crazy how I still feel like I'm 18 years old, but yeah. But all of a sudden it's, you know, and it's funny because I never appreciated it while it was happening. And I didn't feel like I could afford to. I felt like there was no time to stop and smell the roses. I was, you know, way too ambitious. And, but it's nice now as I look back that I can be sentimental. And I can be so grateful for all those people and those moments and some of the craziest memories, and you know, it's amazing. It's been a great life.
What got you to the point where you could appreciate it?
Now, I think being a father, I think so much changes in your life, you know, when those kind of things happen. I think for me they did anyway. And you know, I got a great wife who'd remind me, you know, to try to live in the moment and all that stuff. And yeah, I think it's, you know, there's little moments, like, you know, my son turned 12 the other day. And so for me, that wasn't just this awesome chance to celebrate this beautiful kid, you know, and that I'm so lucky to know him. It was a chance to remember that that's what's important for me, you know, because I get lost real quick, you know. I'm very ambitious still. I'm as hungry as I was when I was 15 years old, and I sort of, you know, I stress about stuff, or not stress as much as I obsess.
Be for Tony, I want to be good for myself, and I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get out there and